Alright, we usually do like some hand movements and gestures for the intro. Some of these, some laughter.
Alright.
He's just like awkwardly going.
Do you want to do the intro or do we do the intro?
You can do the intro.
Alright. Welcome to the Word on the Street podcast. You're with myself, Matt. Got Michael, and this is our guest. Do you want to introduce yourself?
Hey guys, my name is Jordan.
Short and simple, straight to the point.
Very professional. I love it.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys.
Yes.
Next time, we need guests.
I'll get tired talking just to him only, you know, like. Yes. Oh wow, so serious. I'm kind of scared now. I'm intimidated. Can we switch seats?
That's the coach. Cut that out.
Sorry, stay, bro. We don't do editing here, bro. We just go run it straight through. That's it. From beginning to the end. So anything you say will be held against you, okay? So you be careful now.
Alright.
Yes.
He's like, good to know.
Okay. Do not tell them about my side chicks. Sorry. This is what the podcast is about. We just like to poke fun at things and like express our feelings because Matt has lots of that recently with the sudden uprise of the car ban. Did you hear actually? Apparently so I only found out today. Apparently Cars and Boba out in Saga, they're stopping it now.
Damn.
I read it. It was something like there's too much heat around that area now to the point where property manager of that lot said no more. We're not allowing this anymore because there was a lot of. It wasn't car related necessarily. It was some, and it wasn't regarding them. Hopefully, it was apparently someone got shot nearby. Someone got into a bike accident nearby, and there was cases of street racing that was also near that area. So I guess property managers like I don't want to deal with this. So it's as of this morning when I read the stories of some people, it was done. Maybe they're just trolling. Maybe they're trying to keep it like private and like personal. But that's what I read. I was like, damn, that's crazy. Dude.
Yeah, I heard it got raided yesterday too.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. A lot of cops came and pulled a lot of people over.
Like inside the Singfu Tan, like that plaza.
Yeah.
Oh damn. So it's true then. Damn.
That's tough.
I know, that's PO region. That's not even Vaughan.
It's too much gas for me to go there anyway, so they'll never catch me there.
What you mean, bro? With your 1800?
Let's not talk about that. What he says is not true most of the time.
What you mean? I love you.
Me too.
See? Oh, see, I don't know if he's lying to me or but I'm telling the truth. So
Sometimes.
I got you here.
Sometimes. Yes.
Yeah, Jordan's a good friend. I randomly met him one day, and then suddenly he likes making fun of me, and I like poking at him, so it kind of just worked out.
I don't make fun of people. No, I'm not like that.
Yeah. Yeah. See, we managed to get this guy along because I like how he looks too, so it's cute.
Me too.
Try to hit on him all the time. Be like, call him daddy and stuff. Hopefully,
Whoa. Where did we meet anyway?
I knew it was either the Cars and Boba or Japan Will Me. It's one of those two. That when I first met. Yeah, that's 2020.
That was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Was that before COVID?
That was during COVID because I met you roughly around that time.
The one at the Japanese Heritage Center was 2021.
That's 2021. So probably maybe.
No. It was before that.
Yeah, we were earlier.
Driven was before that. No.
Driven was probably a month or so before that. Because I think Japan Will Me was like later in the month, like September.
Yeah.
Japan Will, and then Driven was only in June. It's always in June, which might happen by the time that this episode comes out. And I'm gonna go.
Nice.
Gonna be cool.
Show the car?
I don't know if I want to bring my car, because
bro,
I'm poor, dude.
So nice.
It's apparently like $100 to go to Driven now. I don't know. I'm really not about to spend gas. Spend $150 to park indoors.
Damn.
With
bro.
a half ridiculed looking car,
How is it ridiculed, bro?
I don't know. Like,
This is the nicest your car will ever be. It's about to get destroyed. It's rock chipped.
It's already wrong shit.
It's gonna go down. Exactly. It's gonna go downhill from here, dog.
Oh well. I mean, think about it. I have 3 weeks from now from this video, so I'll figure it out. If you see me then you know that I grew up here and I came out. That's about it.
That's a far drive.
For me, it's not. For you, anything's a far drive. Anything that's not 5 minutes away is a far drive.
Yeah. I barely drive my car.
If only you can fly, right?
Well.
We're not Superman, so unfortunately we don't do that around here.
No.
Okay, so today we're interviewing you. So I have questions written out, tailored to you, kind of.
All right.
Okay, so
let's do this.
Okay, so Jordan, my first question for you: are you single? No, I'm kidding. Okay, so actually, my first question is, if you like to tell us a little bit about yourself and what it is that you do. Yeah, you can go ahead and start. I'm not very good at this.
My name is Jordan, and I like cars.
He likes cars.
What about your last name, social security number, other things about you?
Your bank account
that
statements.
information will probably not be disclosed for a long time. But yeah, I mean, you might catch me around the road sometimes, rarely, maybe at some of the shows around town. I'm a pretty boring guy.
He's very famous. Everybody knows him.
Stop it.
Why do I say that? Everyone's like, "Oh, please watch it for Jordan," and everything. Like, that'd be the most viewed video I'll ever had in my life.
I like to go to the gym, work, go home, play with cars, game with the boys. That's it.
Fiddle a little with yourself.
A little bit of that too, from time to time.
It's okay. We're adults here. We can talk about stuff like this.
Whatever floats your boat.
This is your podcast, so you're running your podcast.
I'm gonna tell you what to do. Yes. Okay, well, anyhow, next question I got for you is, what got you into cars?
When I was a young kid, grew up in Scarborough, by the way. We used to have this neighbor 2 houses down that had a really loud, I think it was a Pontiac Sunfire.
Very interesting.
Yeah, but I was one of those kids at that time, so I didn't really know what it was. I just knew every time he came home or he left the house because you'd hear him in the whole street. So I thought, like, whoa, everyone notices this guy. I mean, he's intimidating, and he just makes a lot of noise all the time.
I'm scared.
So it just piqued my interest. I'm like, what is going on with this car that's so loud about it, right? But then my dad used to always like cars when he was a young kid too. But when he came over, he really didn't have money as an immigrant. So that hobby of his really, it was hibernating for a long time. And I remember their first car when they immigrated here, and he told me he drove this little Tercel.
Yo, that's sick.
Yeah, it was a dinky little car when I was fresh out of the hospital. And he told me he had these two 12-inch subs at the back that he built himself, and there's no trunk space. It's just his subs.
How would you go home? How would you take it home then?
Well, he told me he used to blast Chinese music down the streets in Scarborough, so he's still alive. Which is a good thing.
It's good.
Yeah,
it's good.
yeah. So, I mean, fast forward till I was a teenager, when I was about 14, 15, 16, when a lot of my friends were being gifted cars by their parents. And naturally, I would go online and see what's on the market and hopefully ask my parents for a little gift for the 16th birthday, right? But
I want this.
but little did I know, I got a pack of YRT tickets. So
damn, you got chauffeur, dog.
Yeah, so I had a personal driver, a party bus. Sometimes we'd hop on the Freeva. If you know, you know. I got caught one time, but let's not talk. Let's talk about that on a later episode.
I'll bring you back in next time.
Yeah. So, I did a little bit of research. What would be my dream car? But my dad always preached about Japanese reliability. So naturally, it would either be the Honda or the Toyota. Those are the only two brands I knew at the time. So, might as well do Honda because that's all we've owned for a long time. So.
Interesting.
And as a 16-year-old high school boy, you'd naturally be a little more attracted to the long nose, short trunk, low convertible.
Which car is that?
So it's
like a Miata to me.
Yeah, it's like a Miata, basically. And so it was the Honda S2000 that was the only standout car, and at that time it was floating around, I don't know, maybe $14,000-$15,000 for a one. It's pretty good prices back then.
I know.
Now it's really different. So that was what I considered my dream car when I was 16 years old. And then fast forward until after university, got my first car. Those of you know.
What was your first car?
It was a black
Now you'll know.
FA5
Oh!
supercharged.
Nice.
Yeah. So
That's pretty spicy.
Drug car. Has to be a drug car.
Hehe 37s. That's all I could afford at the time. But then, started tinkering with that, exhaust,
The supercharger.
wheels. Yeah, that supercharger was really fun. It was really fun. But then
How long you had it for?
I think I had it for about 3-4 years.
Yeah. I never met you with the Civic. That's right. I met you when you had your Honda Miata.
Yeah. So where that came from was I used to ride motorcycles, and I used to love motorcycles because this one friend of mine, if you're watching this, you know who you are. He got me into bikes.
Okay.
And then being the only child, my parents were always concerned about me. So they said, "Why don't you just get a car instead and give up this bike life? Because we're worried about you all the time, and these rumors going around or the news that you see. Oh, a motorcycle is dead after a crash." So then, that's where the car came from, and when the S2000 came, the SI was sold out to someone from Newfoundland.
Okay.
He flew in and he just picked up the car, didn't even look at it, and he just gave me the cash. But nice photos do tell a great story. So, now here we are. People ask me what my dream car is. I already have it. It's not really expensive, so it was a little more attainable. It was an attainable goal of mine at the time. So, save up money and be stupid with it.
How long have you had it for?
The S2000?
Yeah.
Maybe about 6-7 years now.
Damn.
That's why he's S2Jay.
Still poor.
Oh, yo! I think I can't even eat lunch today.
I still have my TTC tickets from back in the day. That's how poor I am.
Yo, that's worth money now, probably.
Probably.
Some ticket collectors like, yo, I'll give you $5 for that.
Hey, we'll see when that time comes for me to sell these antiques.
Okay. Well, off the tangent, but so you bought the S2000 right after the Civic?
It wasn't after the Civic. I bought it when I had the Civic.
Oh, you bought it? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought you traded up.
Yeah, so I have. Luckily, I had a neighbor who had an empty garage space, so.
That's a real one.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah.
We always need more garage space.
She drove a Hellcat, by the way.
What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a cool neighbor. I'd like to meet her, bro.
My car was really slow at the time.
It's
still slow.
1,800 wheel horsepower, guys. Don't listen to him. He'll blow your doors off.
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I don't know cars.
Let's not get there.
I drive a Toyobaru BR86 S.
I drive a Camry.
Oh yeah, your blue, very magnificent blue Camry.
Yes.
That got chopped. Yes, you're right.
Let's cut that out.
We don't talk about it.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Oh yeah, secret project.
Yes.
Time to be family man.
Yes, it was a ride, wild ride. Now we're here, spending more money on the car, being stupid with it.
Aren't we all? Not me, just like, oh yeah, so I changed the ornament up, if anyone pays attention to it. That's my old cluster. I bought a JDM cluster.
Yeah. By the way, shout out to all those who've helped me with the build process so far. You know who you are.
Oh wow, the real ones, right?
The real ones.
Yeah, I'm just along for the ride. I actually don't know what it does to your car.
Do you daily the S2000?
No.
Okay.
I may drive it 1,000 kilometers at most a year. That's it. I don't have time to drive it.
So what's done to your S2000?
There's a lot of things. Where should I start? Exterior? Sure, let's do exterior.
Yes. Where are comfortable?
Wow. Let's start with the aero. ASM, front and rear bumper, Voltex wing, some more ASM stuff. Not much, really.
Just ASM, just
wheels,
ASM.
Suspension, big brakes came with the car, luckily.
Oh, okay. Oh, the brakes came with the car.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I'm thinking of switching them out soon.
What you have right now?
T1Rs. Discontinued, some Taiwanese brand.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. Stops a car on a dime, but white wheels and brake dust, I don't like it. So changing out the brakes hopefully very soon.
Isn't that more of like a brake pad issue as opposed to like
That too.
And the reason why that's an issue is because the brakes are discontinued, and so finding pads is tough.
Unless you can find, there's no data on it either.
Yeah,
right?
but there is. I do have a source in BC, but I mean I didn't really have to change the pads much because when I bought the car, the pads were pretty fresh, and considering I barely touched the car much, I don't really use the brakes. I like to downshift more. Because it just causes more brake dust, and I don't want to clean it all the time.
You don't say pads the past like
ever since I bought the car.
7 years.
And whoever had that before him,
Yeah,
he's
exactly,
due. But
exactly. But yeah, I mean, engine work, single turbo, stock motor, makes some good noises. Makes all the good noises. You know, and that dumb decision came from having a boosted car to begin with.
right,
with the
supercharged.
SI. And it's hard keeping up with an Odyssey off the line sometimes.
Tell me about it.
Yeah. So one dumb decision led to another. I got inspiration from one of my friends who unfortunately sold off his S2000. You know who you are.
Whoa!
Let's cut that out. But he was a good inspiration because there weren't really many turbo S2000s at the time, and I met him at Cars and Boba.
Oh.
And I asked him to pop his hood because I wanted to see what his setup was like.
You were a narc.
Yeah. So I pulled a lot of notes off of him, fortunately, and here we are. One dumb decision led to the next. Matt at GT Customs, Tony, Henry, Wilson, everyone else who was part of that build process. Shout outs to you guys.
This car's very pretty.
Interior wise, pretty stock.
ASM.
Shifter, knob, seats, steering setup, AEM dash, or not dash, auxiliary dash. That's pretty much it. Tells me everything I need to. Very simplistic, and it's my favorite part of the car.
The AEM cluster?
No, the steering setup.
Oh, steering setup.
And the shifting setup, because I find that the parts that you connect most with about your car is the stuff that you're touching the most, and it gives you that feel of the car.
That's true.
And what better than it is to have a nice steering wheel, a nice solid shifter, and the nice seats to hug you when you go around those corners really fast.
My guy does tollgate battles.
Yeah, Carlton Road.
Don't exploit everyone, bro.
Yes.
Now I'm gonna put speed bumps now.
Yes, Carlton Road. You know what? They're actually going through a conference very soon at the end of the month for road safety on that street. So.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
They've already come out with the no right turn on a red light law, and I think it's a waste of money sometimes.
I like
time.
Yeah,
I just think it's street.
We're in the suburbs. You put advanced green left turn signals, and you have to wait there for the whole shebang.
Yeah.
Especially when it's nighttime, you can't turn.
Bro.
You just make a sharp right turn, make a U-turn, and just go straight. YRP, please don't quote me on that. But,
it's no face, no case. Just put a mask.
Yeah, exactly.
Not saying we do that. It's just we don't like it.
Allegedly, we thought about it, but we never committed it.
No.
We never committed the act.
We don't do that. We delete all our dash cam video.
We don't have dash cams at all. What do you mean? No face, no case, right?
Just don't do it with a loud car. Do it with a daily. The Camry. Nice and quiet, stealthy. No exhaust work. It's nice.
Off the tangent, Terrence had a Camry at one point. His dad.
Yeah, I remember.
He would be that guy that he's referring to.
Classic.
No, you're disturbing. Get out.
No, please.
No, I'm serious. Get out. I'll talk to you in 5 minutes. Go.
You think I can borrow the welders today?
5 minutes. Get. This happens more than I like it to happen, but it is what it is. It's part of the charm now.
That's okay.
At this point, just like, we just let anyone come in because we love everyone. No, I don't.
Carlton's not even a big road though.
That's the problem.
You know what?
I think,
I think the issue is having 2 lanes.
Okay, true.
And it's pretty open.
Yeah.
Right.
Going down the hill from the police station.
Exactly.
Going, west.
Exactly. And even there being a police station, people still speed.
Which is crazy
Not
to me.
including myself.
Yeah, we don't. We fear. We don't fear. We respect the law.
No, we follow the law. I mean,
respect it. Yes.
Luckily, I haven't been pulled over
recently.
Much.
Good choice.
It was only one time when we were in Newmarket, but I mean, Newmarket, those guys are a different breed. But the guys up my street at the station, they're fairly nice. Just don't be stupid with your car. Don't rev bomb it or speed down the street. Just drive it maturely, and they won't give you any trouble if you don't give them anything to give you trouble for.
That's true.
Right. But yeah, that's my build. Not much done to it.
Not much done. Oh, just a turbo. Yeah. You know, my interior. There's nothing in the interior. It's stock.
I don't race the car. It's just for the noises.
It's for the feeling it gives you, right?
Yeah, of course.
You've had a supercharged car and a turbocharged car. Which one do you like more?
Turbo.
Really?
Turbo. I think superchargers are they're fun, but it's boring. The power band is very linear, and some superchargers do make a nice whine. Those screw-driven chargers, whatever you call them. But turbos just make a whole different driving feeling. Yeah.
We'll hear lots noises later.
And you prefer the turbo driving feeling?
Of course. When the power just hits you really hard and you just fly. I don't speed, by the way.
I'm just saying that when the turbo kicks in, it's nice.
We just do it at the track. I don't track the car, FYI.
We just do it at the track, but we don't track.
Yes.
Yeah.
That tracks.
Yeah. Carlton Road. The blow-off valve, the wastegates, the open dump, and the T51R mods. It really, how should I say this? It really brings out that turbo. Yeah. But
no regrets.
No regrets.
Love it every day.
Financially, maybe a little bit, but it was worth it. It was either a 2J swap or the stock motor.
Imagine your 2J. He will live up to S2J name, bro.
Yeah.
He would live it.
That's a hard.
Yeah, think about that for a second. Oh,
there's no 2J in my car for those of you who are watching.
Yeah,
don't let the plate mislead you. But the reason why I went with this was because, well, I mean, the price was going to be around the same anyway.
Really?
Yeah. Because this whole setup wasn't a kit; it was just sourced and everything was custom fabricated. So.
See. That's what we love to hear. Custom.
Yeah. Matt and the boys at GT Customs. Those are all you guys. So if you need any work done to your pipes, your exhausts, your headers,
those are the guys.
Actually, no, they're called what are they called? They're called Fusion Motorsports Fabrications now. So find them on Instagram.
They changed their name?
Yeah, they changed their name.
So that's who Fusion is. Do they learn?
Yes. Those guys do amazing work. Amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. What were we talking about again?
Your car. We love your car. We love you too, but your car is also very cool.
It's just whatever.
The ADHD kid.
You know what? I'd rather drive a Camry, to be honest.
You have a Camry.
Yeah.
It's a rear-wheel drive convertible Camry. It's a Solora with rear-wheel drive at this point.
It's just so much more comfortable. You don't have to worry about it so much. There's no brake dust.
Daily.
There's a sub at the back. Because I can't hear anything but the exhaust in the S2000, and I'm scared to drive it most of the time because I don't want to drive around stupid people. And if something happens, that's an expensive price tag.
Especially how valuable S2000 is. That's like not cheap bodywork.
Yeah. So I'd much rather drive the Camry than the S2000.
At least when you think it's like, it is what it is. Whereas the S2K, bro.
It still hurts, but
not S2K pain.
Yeah. But the insurance is a lot cheaper than the S2000.
Do you have hydrogen on you yet?
No, actually.
Oh!
$406 a year.
Damn.
Yeah. The Camry's like $1,000.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Because Camrys get stolen and crashed way more often than S2000s, I bet.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Echelon considers this as a classic car, so...
Yes!
It's classic insurance.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Mm-hmm.
If you're in the market for an S2000, better late than never. Buy it.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
If I didn't get the BRZ, it was the S2000.
Yeah.
So that's but you got it a good time. I was going through it like the peak of like the hype,
Yeah.
Dude, AP1 clapped out. Literally, the clutch is sticking to the floor. Like, you won't come. Like, you every time I shift to the next gear, I had to kick the clutch back out on my test drive.
Don't buy that.
But it was 25K still.
Was it the silver one?
It was silver with red.
At the dealership, right?
No, it wasn't a dealership.
Oh.
It was some guy in Vaughan.
Okay.
Okay, so the story goes like this. I was looking for a sports car. At this point, I got tired of driving front-wheel drive. It's Jetta, too. It didn't help. So then, it was S2000 because I met John Hahn. And I saw his S2000. I was like, I like this. It's sick. I want one. I'm going to build it. So I found a silver one with red guts. Perfect. Exactly how I wanted it. Go and check. All of a sudden, there's holes on the trunk. Whatever. I can just get a new trunk, whatever. Oh, and its shocks are blown probably because it's been driven for 150,000 kilometers or so and on lowering springs. Yeah, whatever. Coilovers, right? So he's like, the clutch is sticky. And then, so, okay, whatever. Let's drive it around. As I'm driving it, the car gets really, really rickety and rackety. And I was like, okay. I mean, it could be fixed, whatever. But the thing that annoyed me the most was the stupid sticky clutch pedal. It just literally went to the floor and never came back up. You had to actually go to the side, bounce it back. And then after we test drove it, I wasn't really happy with it. But then, so I tried to negotiate a price to try to just buy it. Because at this point, whatever, maybe it's just maintenance. If I can save money on it, it's great. The guy's like, oh, 25 grand I remembered. It's like, I'm only willing to go down to 24, but I'm keeping the RPF ones. Oh, there's RPF ones on it. And I was like, you can keep that. And then Peter from Next Mod had the BRZ, yellow BRZ for sale. It was I don't know if you know Bella, but it was her brother's car. So that's how I met Bella. And then I ended up just picking it up. I was like, forget it. This is way better. At least I don't have to worry about the sticky clutch. I don't have to worry about any sort of maintenance. And it was cheaper too. It was like 22. I paid 22.
I think it's more financially responsible anyway.
Realistically, yeah.
Although, in hindsight, the investment purposes,
maybe
you would have been way better off with that.
But it was AP1 though. That's the thing.
But it's too many problems. If there's too many problems to begin with,
that's true.
I think it's just not worth it because the only reason why S2000s are going up is because it's a discontinued car, but it has to be clean.
Yeah.
Right? It can't be clapped out. OEM is the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Going off of what you said before, what better time than it is to buy an S2000? There are two people that made me sell or really made me think about getting the S2000 and getting rid of the Civic there. Dan and Don. Because I was originally supposed to, or I was planning to do a full FD2 conversion front and rear.
Uh-huh.
And it would have ran me at least $15,000 because I had to get new wheels, bigger brakes, and paintwork, bodywork, and
the
all
kit
that.
itself.
Yeah, exactly. So those two really hammered it into me when I was hanging around them. Like, it's such a stupid financial decision. Why would you do that?
You could put that towards the S2000. Oh.
Yes. So I was doing a little bit of searching, and lo and behold, this car came out, and luckily I had a buyer for it.
Fuck Newfoundland. A Newfie. I think he still has the car. Oh, sick.
Everything has. I don't think much has changed about the car except for wheels. But
personal preference and stuff. Right?
Yeah.
Little small details, but overall the car is still the same car you sold him.
The car is intact still, fortunately. Yeah. But I would rather drive that car as is stock without the supercharger.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like I think. When I had the car NA, it was 500 kilometers a tank. After the supercharger, it was 400. It was sad. But...
Every time it whines, that's the gas going through.
Yeah, here we are.
It's not the car whining, it's him.
No, it's my wallet.
It's
my wallet. I still do that when I'm at the pump now, but not as often because I don't drive the car as often. So...
He's so grown up. He's such an adult. And
so mature.
Then there's us. Bum 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 bum.
And that's why cops raid those meets.
Not us.
I don't go to meets.
Yeah, I rarely go to meets anymore nowadays. If I do, Camry.
Safe.
Low key.
NPC car.
Which one's that?
Sorry?
Oh, Camry. Oh,
yeah,
Camry.
A Camry meet?
Exactly.
No, I thought that was the name of the meet.
Imagine a Camry meet?
Because I was thinking, I see you often at the Carson Boba meet.
Well, the reason is I attend those with the S2000 is it's close to home, and that meet has a reputation to attract the more super low key, mature owners.
Yeah.
And even if the police come, I have a lot of friends who work in that department too.
Really?
So they're the ones who are in charge of that particular area, and they come. We say hello, and everyone,
it's chill.
It's like, whoa, police are here, but. Fortunately for me, I know some of the guys that show up, and I tell them to show up. I shouldn't have said that.
Oh, J Daddy. Yo, snitches get snitches.
Nothing to really worry about anyway. They're car guys themselves.
Yeah.
So I mean, they appreciate these things more than the old guys that are out to get you.
Yeah. Just don't get caught.
Yeah. Well, I got a ticket once there for it. Well, it was a summons, not a ticket. I parked in the handicap spot. Do you remember that?
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah. Well, the reason why I parked there was because there is no erect signage. Because when you park in a handicap spot, there has to be two things: a painted sign or signage on the ground, and the erect signage for you to for any law enforcement to legally give you a ticket.
Okay.
But that spot only had a painting on the floor, so it wasn't
visible.
Well, it's not that it wasn't visible. It wasn't an actual handicap spot.
It was just paint. Okay.
Yeah, it was just paint. So I parked there, and they came, and it was an old guy. So they looked for trouble.
They were just trying to do something to you.
Yeah. So I mean, that ticket was probably thrown out because I was never given a court date.
Oh, but it's a summons ticket.
It was a summons ticket, but I took it to trial.
Yeah.
I picked option 3.
Got it. Yeah.
And I'm still waiting to this day. This is like 4 or 5 years.
Oh, it's done. I think tickets only stick for 3 years, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Yeah, but anyway, I know that the podcast with Donald didn't run through it, so let's run through the questions here. Because I know you like to get off tangents sometimes.
Oh, we already did, and I think I have enough time for one quick one.
That's fine. Let's get to it.
Yes. So, you know what's funny? This is on me. I realized that as we were talking, we already went through all those questions. So guess what? We did it.
There you go.
Last time I made him do the interview because I was a little like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? And this time I did. I'm like, okay, I'm getting the hang of it.
That's
it's
not bad.
Just need to learn how to segue things better. Yeah. So that's fun. But yes, thank you, Jordan, for putting up my shenanigans.
Yeah, my pleasure. Thanks for having me here, guys.
Yes. I'm glad that I met you, and I wish I should have South Civic though. That's the only thing. That's my only thing.
It was a fun car. It was a fun car.
I love those things, bro.
And it was really fun pulling up on Subarus.
It's okay. Everybody pulls up on me.
Don't hate me, guys. It was fun. It was
a good car.
It was a good car. Yeah, but it's off to better places now.
Yeah.
Newfoundland.
Yes, it's safe. It's safe at least. At least we know it's safe.
Dude, we're gonna jinx that. I feel like this upcoming week gonna get news is written off.
I'm praying for it. I'm like, please don't. Please don't.
Anyways, thank you so much for watching this podcast. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for joining us on our wonderful podcast.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Yes. Yeah, so please like, subscribe, and comment. Even if you don't like it, please do. It helps the algorithm, as I learned from Jason Camisa. And I guess we'll see you guys next time on our podcast and whatever shenanigans we come up with. All right, peace. Nice. And then we just dab everybody up. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't
believe
it. I don't do that.
Yeah.
I'm old. I give handshakes.
Even funny, and then he goes.